nice place to sit and drink a coffee and a bit to catch my breath. You walked right up to me and said, what do you have? I knew right then. You're Rachel, I'm Ross, we're more than friends. And I thought, I know what you got. Tastes better than my latte double shot. You're just enough sugar for my drink. I know that you're all I'll ever need. And I love the way your eyes look up at me. I could sip away, never get sick of your taste. I could drink coffee next to you for the rest of our lives. You finished up and off you went. I lost my stomach with my breath. I hoped you'd come back soon again. I told myself to hold it in, but there's no doubt I let love win. Did you ever pay for coffee after then? I know what you got. Tastes better than my latte double shot. You're just enough sugar for my dream. I know that you're all I'll ever need. And I love the way your eyes look up at me. I could sip away, never get sick of your taste. I could drink coffee next to you for the rest of our lives.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel yet again. We are live another night in a row. And I have good news for everybody. Take a look right up there. Last night after I went off the air, we finally hit our goal. We hit 100 followers last night. After I went off the air, I think a lot of the followers I've had as of late have been people who have followed me because I post about how I'm streaming and I use hashtags on Twitter, like hashtag support small streamers, hashtag support small streams. People keep retweeting me, and so they go, "Oh, I'm gonna go check this guy out," and then they just follow, and I'm not even live. But welcome to everybody. Welcome to all the new followers. I want to say thank you to those who finally pushed me over that 100 follower limit, starting with the most recent rolling back in the last 24 hours or so. So Dill Lynn _ 6 hours ago, thank you very much. J4YDen44. What's this? Sorry, I was getting a notification there. 7 hours ago, thank you for the follow. Smoked them with the E in smoke being a number 3. 8 hours ago, thank you very much. Bino15, 9 hours ago, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Jordeyx, Jordeyx, I think. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Thank you very much for the follow, 16 hours ago. And then our last follow while we were on the air last night is Lee MGR, 21 hours ago. Thank you guys all so much. We are now up to 101 followers on the channel. But we're not done there. I have already updated the goal. Pointed a little too far. updated the goal up there. As you see, we're now setting it for 150 in the hopes that we can get it, we can pull it off. Now, it doesn't show a due date, but it is currently set for April 1st. And that's no April Fool's joke. I'd like to hit 150 before then if possible. But, anywho, as I stated in my posts, we were going to do some Halo tonight, but once again, my installation of Halo the Master Chief Collection is being a pain in my ass. It keeps giving me the same error. I don't know why. So, I said, screw this nonsense. I'm not messing with it. We're going to do some Metal Gear tonight. We're going to continue with Metal Gear Solid 1, Part 4. Which, when we last left off, we had just literally walked into the hangar where Metal Gear Rex is being stored. Alright, and so... But yeah, so thank you guys. Like I said, thank you guys once again for the follows. If you want, if you like what you see, you feel like you should subscribe, please, please, please do so. Any money made by this channel goes right back into it so that I can improve the stream in any way I can. My biggest goal right now to improve the stream is to get a better video card, for example. Right now, my current desktop, right now currently has a GTX 690. It's not that great. I can do simple games like Metal Gear Solid. I can do Among Us. I can do Maple Story. About the only actual current-ish game that I can do for you guys without it chugging in any way, shape, or form is Halo the Master Chief Collection, and that won't even work for me now because it keeps erroring out. Go figure. So if I feel like if I can upgrade to something newer like an RTX 2080 or something like that, I can bring you guys even better streams. I can do stuff like Call of Duty. I can do stuff like Jurassic World Evolution, Grand Theft Auto, all kinds of stuff that I have. I mean, hell, alone on this desktop alone. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can also do World of Warcraft. So these are some of the games I have right now installed on this machine. I have Minecraft, Among Us, Halo the Master Chief Collection, which isn't working, Jurassic World Evolution, Maple Story, Star Trek Online, Call of Duty Modern Warfare / Warzone, World of Warcraft, and Grand Theft Auto 5, just to name a few. Now, I do have access through Steam and Epic Games to other games as well, like Metal Gear Solid 5, which hopefully by the time we get to Metal Gear Solid 5, I'll already have a new frickin' video card that I can stream it through. So when we get to Metal Gear Solid 5 in this project of mine, we will be doing it through the computer, not through my Xbox. So just be aware of that. What else do I have? I feel like there's more I could list off, but let's see. There's Halo the Master Cheat Collection because it's cheating me out of my fun. Yeah, I don't see any others listed at the moment, but I know there's more I can download that I've already purchased. Anywho, but you guys are here tonight because I'm playing freaking Metal Gear. So let's switch over and get ready for it here. I've been doing a lot of self-promotion on the channel through like social media. I've got stuff out on Twitter. I've got stuff out on efuse.gg. Yes, I've got an efuse account, folks. Believe it or not. What the hell did I have put up here? let's do this. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Sorry, I had to stop it right there because we're getting ready to play. I gotta look underneath again here. Okay, should be booting up here. Blech. Yes, indeed, on a PlayStation 2, no less. And of course, it's gonna sit here and go, "Oh, you wanted to load into a game? Well, I'm gonna go to the browser." Now remember, we started on Metal Gear Solid, the second disc, the other night. Right now, Crazy Cat or Pretzel Rocks, my music app that you guys always hear, of course. It says, "Hey, Crazy Cap, yeah, you're pretty great." Well, thank you. I'm not the greatest thing since sliced bread, but hey, why the hell not? All right. So we're back in the underground base here. And just so I can see a little bit better, I'm going to adjust this down. There we go. Okay, so we're going to recap the mission log from last time. Just really fast. So, stop the launch of the new type of nuclear warhead. Solid Snake rushes to the underground maintenance base. However, Vulcan Raven was waiting for him. While Raven is dying after being defeated by Snake, he tells Snake that the DARPA chief who died in front of Snake was actually Foxhound member Decoy Octopus. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Well, there wasn't much after that. Raven died, and then the next thing you know, we go forward a little bit, and here we are. I'm going to turn this down on my headset a little bit so I can hear better. I'm going to hide the sub-goal. Hold on a second. I'm going to switch temporarily here. Back here. I'm going to copy something. And voila. There. Now we got it. Now we can see the follower goal properly. Okay. I'm trying to remember where everything was. Now I know that there's not too many guards around here, but we still have to be careful. There's still cameras all over the damn place. We could get caught. As a matter of fact, I don't think I need to go that way. Can I just shoot this damn thing with Stinger missiles now and be done with it?
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear. It's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards. Nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files?
Hack away, my
Don't
friend.
you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I love how
I'm
Snake
counting on
I love how Snake sounded when he asked that. Are you a hacker? like he was slightly amazed by it or something. It's like, are you a hacker? Yep. I love how as soon as you get up to these higher levels and stuff, your radar officially jams and you can't really do shit.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll
Yet
break
to
in
get
soon?
that far
I
in
never
20
met a system
seconds.
I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Don't ever piss off Otacon or he'll steal your password. He probably went and took Security Plus. He's elite hacksaw. Oh, must be. That must be. Okay, good. We've got Stinger missiles now. I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, there was another ladder right here. I can climb on top of Rex's back. Hey look, this is where I'm going to stand with my, for the start of my final battle with Liquid.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses. Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
Excuse me.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc
disc
with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Imagine if they actually created something like that in real life. A nuclear warhead designed to be stealth and completely impossible to intercept. And could be fired from practically anywhere. Oh, something like that would be way ugly.
What was that noise?
So we have one lousy guard. I'm gonna wait and see if the guard comes back. See if he'll trip the damn thing. Come on, come on, come on. I didn't even realize you could look through the box like that in the first game.
Mr. Box. Get out of the way.
Snake!
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Okay, there we go. Now we go into a cutscene where we get to overhear.
Okay, I've entered the
PAL codes and disengage the safety device.
We can launch
In
anytime.
time.
There's still
No
no
response from Washington.
It looks like we'll have to show them that
We mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton,
Russia?
Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lock
Not
North
North
China.
China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr.
Mr.
Galukovich
Galukovich
would really like to see
See
a nuclear bomb dropped on your
motherland,
motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test
This
site.
site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's
Game's
over.
over.
But a nuclear explosion at a
at
test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably
I
mean
mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese.
I can't keep up with everything they're
The
saying.
U.S.'s reputation, or the president's.
And with the CTBT, that means that
China and India.
I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this
this
new
new
weapon,
weapon,
they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Demands.
Big bosses.
DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion.
That money will be used to
To
cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Foxdie vaccine in our demands.
Foxdie.
Aye.
It killed
Octopus and the Armsec president.
So it's true that it affects
Older people first.
Mantis might not have been affected
Affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this
Foxdie was
still
experimental.
and they haven't worked out
Got
all
all
the
the
bugs
bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your
Friend,
friend,
Colonel Sergei Gurlukovich
at the
Spetsnaz.
Spetsnaz?
He still
So has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear.
He said we can talk
Talk
after
later.
Metal Gear's
His
test
launch
launch
is
is
successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing
To worry about.
The Colonel wants
It's
Metal
Metal
Gear
Gear's
and a new nuclear weapon
so bad he can taste it.
If Russia
To
wants to
regain its position as a military superpower,
they need to
force
reinforce
their nuclear arsenal.
They need a nuclear
A
weapon
weapon that can't be intercepted.
Metal Gear
It
will
will
allow them to gain first strike capability
ability
over the rest
to
of
the world.
Their regular army is in
Shambles,
shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons. Gurlukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000
Soldiers
soldiers
in
in
his
his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What do you say?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Gurlukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
What's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Gurlukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking
Thinking
of
of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer
Heaven.
Big
Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what
Should we do with that woman?
Want me to kill
Kill
her?
her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's
His
niece,
niece,
and
and
Snake
Snake
cares
cares
for
for
her. We'll keep her as our
Ace
ace in
in
the
the
hole.
hole.
Meryl. She's alive.
And with that, we go back to
Snake,
Otacon.
I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the
PAL
PAL codes.
codes.
So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see,
See the override system the president was talking about?
It can
Also be used to input the detonation codes.
You see, if you
Insert the keys when the warhead is active,
you
deactivate it.
And if you insert them when it's
inactive,
inactive, it becomes
becomes
activated. And you can
Only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, You better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys,
He's
right?
right.
I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key
He is made of a shape
memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3
keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that? Damn!
Whoops.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is
Bulletproof glass.
There's no
No
way,
way in.
I'll enjoy
Enjoy
watching
watching
you die.
Good old Cam Clark.
Snake, you've
Got to get that key.
Cam Clark made such a wonderful villain. How are they able to hit me first every time? Not sure how the hell they're doing that. Yeah, like I was saying, Cam Clark makes a wonderfully great villain. Like, when I was a kid and I first played through this, I had no idea that I was listening to the same voice that did frickin' Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And I guess, in a small sense, when they did the GameCube remake, Twin Snakes, they had replaced the original voice of Gray Fox with Rob Paulson, who did the voice of Raphael. So we had half of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Metal Gear Solid. Think about that for a second. So I wonder... Oh shit. I was not paying attention. I thought it was suspicious the fact that I picked up something called bomb. Ration. Well, if I pick up bomb again, like I just did. I'm looking to see if... Oh, a timer bomb. Phew, that was... I'm trying to remember. I know it's down in the this little nuclear sewer down here. Let's see. Near the end where Snake is shot in the elbow. Okay, put the mine detector on. It shows up on the radar if you have difficulties. Okay, I think I have the mine detector. There it is. I gotta remember that for next time I decide to play through this. Okay. So the first thing we got to do is we need to get back up all the way and manage to get the room temperature key put in. All right, perfect. Okay. Sneak in this way. There we go. Is it in here, I think? There we go. Okay, so that's one down. If only Snake knew.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of pal number 1. Now, pal number 2.
Freeze the key. Freeze the key.
That is the most... unfortunately, this is the most tedious part of the whole thing because... so... You get in there, and... Ooh, that was close. So you gotta do each key, and unfortunately, it's just a pain in the rear end because the room key is easy. You just grab the key, go up there, and put it in. Then you have to go. Then for the freeze the key part, you have to come all the way back. Go all the way back down to the bottom of the platform again. Leave the hangar. Go into the room where you fought friggin' Raven. Run around in there for a while. Then when it turns, go back into the hangar. Climb all the way back up. Get back into the room. Put it in. Then you do the same thing. I'm all the way back down again. But this time you go all the way back up. Or back up to the friggin' boiler room at the top of the building. Run around in there for a while, then come all the way back to the elevator and everything. I mean, it's just frickin' tedious. It takes time. Might as well stock up on Stinger missiles while I'm running around in here, because obviously I'm gonna need them here soon. You gotta check on it every so often. What'll happen is, if you've never played this before, is when you look at the PAL card key, you see how it's got the card key and it looks yellow with the symbol on it? Eventually it's gonna change to blue with the appropriate symbol. Then you can go back in climb all the way back up on top of Rex and over him and get back into the friggin' room and insert the second key. And then you do the same thing with the frickin' heater room. What a pain. Well, I managed to pick up more Nikita missiles and Stinger missiles. About this lovely endeavor. See? Look, there it is. So you see how it changed to blue with a different logo? There you go. Now you gotta run quickly because otherwise the damn thing goes back to being yellow and then you're frickin' screwed because you gotta go all the way back down and try it again. As long as you keep moving, you should be okay. Oops. Wound up taking a slight detour for like 2 seconds. Oy. Cannot wait to fucking be able to put my mic on a swing arm. That's not having to sit right in front of me. It's gonna be so much easier. Get on the goddamn ladder, Snake. Thank you. Now, even if a guard is there, I'm gonna run for my goddamn life towards that goddamn motherfucker. Because I want to get this damn card put in. Set off an alert. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Okay. Now that that's done. It's still blue, as you can see. And somehow... there.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
And since we're...
There goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
It's gonna be fire. I need more chaff, because I'm running low. Maybe there's some more over in the other direction. There's nobody over here? There you go. Let's climb into Rex right now and just fucking run off and destroy him. Before Liquid has his opportunity. Get the hell out of my face. Alright. Hello again to everybody that's just joining in. Oh, I keep forgetting that the frickin'... I'm keeping the PAL key equipped right now because running around here, it should warm up a little bit faster, and then that way we may not have to spend nearly as much time in the friggin' boiler room. It is Still frozen right now, but with time it should warm back up on our way up to the boiler room. From there, we can run around in an area of the boiler room until it goes, "I'm hot!" And then we run all the way back again, taking the elevator the whole 9 yards. Etc., etc. Then we're in for a surprise when we put this motherfucker in because... oh, Snake. How naive you are. And then again, in Metal Gear Solid 2, which we'll be tackling after this, after I'm done with this. Yeah, Raiden is just as naive. Because Raiden. Ready? Gonna grab it. Stinger missile times 5. No. Crapola. Yeah, I got more chaff. Alright. Oh, crap. Now we've got dumbasses running around in here. Get the fuck out of my face. Hey, looky, we found where, Alright. Now, if I recall, there's shit back here. C4 Nikita missiles. There should be shit over here as well. Ration is full. Holy fucktard. Okay. Okay. Heading back up now to... Excuse me. Heading back up now to... I apologize if... the term I used a little bit ago was offensive in any way. The fuck T word that I used a few minutes ago. I'm not the kind of person that enjoys insulting people or
Snake,
being...
It's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Foxdie vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger
Things
things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Well, that's not true. Yeah. Well, okay. Ow. Making sure there's nothing else over there. What was that noise? Alright, so we're just about all the way up to the frickin' to the boiler room. Like I said, that's what I hate most about this crap, is because you sit there and you have to do what you can to, you know, get all the way back up to the boiler room, run around in a few spots up there. As soon as the card turns red, all of a sudden, boom. You go right back through the door, you get on the elevator, go down, you get on the second elevator, go down, run through that stupid effing freezer. I mean, honestly, it's just a gigantic pain in the ass. It's all famous. Oh, so calm. Okay, I could use that. Not as much anymore, but I could use it. Oh, well, it opened for me. I'll be damned. Didn't need it. Thanks. Now it's room temperature, so it shouldn't be very long before... Ow. See, now it's red. Now, and I'm going to stand here for a minute, just to be safe. Because now what we need to do, first off, I'm going to heal. Now, I need to hightail my ass all the way back. Do not stop for anything. If somebody catches you and goes into alert mode, guess what? Plow through them and run. Because if this thing goes back to being room temperature, I am going to be pissed. Okay, sorry. I was closing some extra windows off on the side there. Okay, it's still red. That's all ass.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
I kind of feel for her in that sense because one of my hobbies on the side is I like to keep tabs on my family history.
Big brother.
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
Gray Fox.
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he?
Big Boss.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Okay, so now that we've had that fun, shit's still hot, so let's haul ass. And if Jocelyn were watching this right now, she'd go, wait a minute, all these crows and ravens, Delirious? She and I are big fans of H2O Delirious. You motherfuckers. Get out of my way. Alright, I need to hightail it all the way back up. Once again, if anybody tries to get in the way, I just basically run right through them. Because I need to get up there before it changes back to room temperature. Because if that happens, I have to go all the way back up again. And I am not going to deal with that. Come on, Snake. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Still hot. There we go, okay. And then 3, 2, 1. Surprise in 3, 2, 1.
Detonation code activated.
No, why?
What?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Biggest twist in gaming right here.
Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to
Me,
dear brother.
Liquid.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Too bad for you, Liquid, that I actually have a gas mask. I can't remember what's supposed to happen next if, so, Metal Gear Solid, okay, play a PC version. Oh, I'm supposed to call Otacon. Fuck.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute. I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
I'd forgotten it.
Liquid! Snake!
Did
you like
my sunglasses?
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise
yourself as master.
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Armstech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how, why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
Or does she?
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not
The
all
twin
twins.
snakes.
We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Les
You're
enfants
fine.
terribles.
You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah. Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
Alright, here we go, everybody. About an hour and a half into the stream, and we're finally ready to take on Metal Gear Rex. This is going to be a long fight.
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing.
But how?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
One sec.
Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Oh boy. If I remember right, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I need to toss a friggin' chaff here. And now I need to get under him. Okay. Let's get underneath. Yeah, if I can keep doing that where I can get behind him first, then fire. Ow! Well, that didn't help. And for those who are wondering, yes, I grabbed my still incomplete Metal Gear Rex model. Sitting right there. Wow, I still hit him. I'm already doing better. Ooh, that was close. Crapola. As long as it's pretty damn close enough. One more hit and then I should be done with that. Or at least that part of the fight. And I'm down to 4 chaff left. Alright, there's that part.
Did that do it?
Nice try, Snake! Inside!
Hurry! Get away! Grey Fox. A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her.
There you go. My incomplete Metal Gear Rex model. I still need to get replacement parts for the Ray Dome and the
young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so
and
bad
the
when I decided to take her
railgun.
with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox. From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister. But every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
Fox!
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Go on then. dangerous than a jackal.
You destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the
Codename
codename Fox. But now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
I can't do it.
After Zanzibar,
No good.
I
can't do it.
taken from the battle. Neither truly alive
No,
nor
I
truly
can't do it.
an undying shadow in a world of light. But soon, it will finally end. Die! Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed
For death.
and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone,
Anyone.
not even yourself.
Self.
Die!
How the hell are stun grenades going to help in this case? Seriously. Okay. Just picked up 3 more chaff. That puts me up to... damn it, I'm all out of fucking... Got a ration. Not for long. That didn't hit him? Well, that stinks. Crap. I knew... Alright, hold on. Alright. My nose is running a little bit. Can still hit him from beneath, even though I... Oh shit. That's gonna be my strategy for right now. It's just trying to keep hitting from down below. Got him. Whew, that was close.
Safe. I'll crush you into dust.
Whoopsie.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things...
Hold on a second.
are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatred will arise. Then we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But the father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
If I keep going a little bit longer, I should be able to finish up this game yet tonight.
Created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Give me a second, I'm gonna go reset one of my other routers here. Don't worry, I won't lose connection, or I shouldn't.
1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on
I
to a new
swear,
generation.
I think we need a new router in this house.
Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond.
Wait, what's
in order
this?
to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What
Whoops.
for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time.
And then just moments
It'll give
after
you a
that
chance to escape.
sentence.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the
Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
Always was.
Bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on
Alaska
to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the
Genome
Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
What if I could, Abraham Lincoln?
Donald was
Or
supposed to
evil
bring it
Abraham
back.
Lincoln.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bomb.
Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for the host.
Soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do.
Thank you for the host.
Farewell.
We're actually getting close to the end of Metal Gear Solid, guys. We've just got one or two battles with Liquid left. The fight on top of Metal Gear, the chase out, and then one last cutscene after that. So we're almost there.
You stole everything from me.
Welcome, everybody.
Death can satisfy me.
I know Jocelyn brought some folks with her, so thank you, everybody, for joining in.
Sacrifice for our final battle.
You guys can't really see him all that well, but I've got my Metal Gear Rex model sitting right here.
It will be the time limit for our final battle. This
He's just missing
is set to
his radome and his excuse me, his railgun arm.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
That has been a while. I know that.
You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you.
Says the guy who falls off at the end of our fight and then still lives.
Have at you, Snake. What's wrong, Snake? Nice shot! Better hurry! It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake? Better hurry! It's going to blow! What's wrong, Snake? You're out of time!
Are you sure about that? If I can actually hit?
Better hurry! It's going to blow!
Keep in mind, folks, it's been a long time since I played the first one.
What's wrong, Snake?
Alright, give me a second. Fight. Ninja, Liquid Snake. Isn't too hard to know what to do. Better to use your punch kick combo frequently. If you fall off Rex, any button quickly to stay on. Don't be too careless when fighting him because on hard and extreme his counter attacks do a lot of damage. Yeah, so it's just basically go in, punch kick, avoid him, punch kick, avoid him.
Have at you, Snake! Nice shot!
Don't wear him down. I gotta make sure I stay on top of it so that his health remains lower than mine.
What's wrong, Snake?
Ow. 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 Come on, just a few more hits. Oh, come on. Once more, and I think I'll have it. Oh my god, that was way too close. With like literally 11 seconds left. Don't worry, folks. He's gonna live, because he's gonna chase us out of tunnel.
Meryl.
Welcome again, everybody. Thank you for sticking around and enjoying the show post-raid. We're finishing up the first Metal Gear Solid game, and then before too long, here in the near future, I'll be starting Metal Gear Solid 2, one everyone loves to hate because of Raiden.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
Torture.
Things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I know.
But it made me realize something.
I'm actually doing this as a playthrough of the entire series that I'm going to be uploading to my YouTube channel. I already have Metal Gear Solid 4, or at least most of it, on my YouTube channel. If you ever want to go check that out, just head to my YouTube, same name, Crazercap, and there's a playlist there. Crazercat plays Metal Gear Solid: The Walkthrough, and I've got parts 1 through 3 of this one already uploaded. Once this one's done, I'm going to upload this one.
It's me.
And then we've got Metal Gear Solid 4 on.
All right. You
I'm
saved her, man.
going to stick with the numbered ones first. So I'm going to do 1 through 3, skip 4, play through 5 for the first time. And then somewhere down the road, I'll also go in and do some of the side games like Rising Revengeance,
There's a parking garage right next to you.
Peace Walker, etc.
The door in front.
You know what? Maybe I will do
security.
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to?
Ground Zero.
I'll take care of security
Again.
along your escape route too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon.
Don't worry.
This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past.
This
Life
is
isn't all about loss.
this isn't the end of the greatest bromance in video game history.
I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
Otacon.
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Snake.
No. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love
See,
scene
after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Bye, Rex. See you in Metal Gear Solid 4 again.
Hurry!
Only minus your railgun.
Looking good, Snake.
Okay, so this next part is a little bit tedious. I know in the past I've had to do it a few times. Just because I have...
Damn, a surveillance camera.
For good measure, I'm saving, or at least attempting to.
Snake, they've placed the Kano under a...
Alright, we're gonna save it right now just to be safe so that it's done. I don't have to...
Snake... Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Kill this guy at least.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Snake, hold on.
Alright, so now we go through a variety of different checkpoints and gun all the idiots down. Eventually, Liquid's gonna show back up and go and start screaming for us.
Uh-oh, Snake, checkpoint.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. Okay, Snake, let's go.
I don't know if that was a smart thing to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright. There'll be another check.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
This is not going the way I want. Quit talking, Marilyn, drive. This is...
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
I can't friggin' hit him! Okay, I need to pause it for a second and figure out what the hell. Metal Gear Solid. Car chase. Sorry, I'm checking a video on this. I think I hit him. I can just live through this. Here, let me hit pause again so I can figure out what the hell comes next. Yeah, it's just like that from before. I think I just need to keep firing, to be honest. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to... Okay. Yeah, so after this, he's going to have a moment where he's going to try and ram us a bunch of times. Yeah, I'm not very good at aiming in this, I guess. Okay, so let's try this again. And if we start at the beginning where we get a ration, I'm going to hold off on using that until as long as I possibly can.
Hurry!
Oh, there's another ration right here. I could use that. Anything else? Okay, no, I think we're good.
I'll drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in. Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Thanks, Meryl. Didn't you just ram the damn thing and drive like crazy? I should probably turn this way, because when she gets to the first checkpoint, she's going to swing to the side. And I'm going to need to be ready. I'm going to stay pointing in that direction. The next part was a pain in my ass.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
If Snake would stop trying to fucking react. Alright. Here comes Big Boy.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Liquid!
Liquid!
I can just do that a couple more times. Right there. Hold it. Just keep firing right there. He'll drive his face right into it.
Snake, daylight. We're gonna crash.
Perfect. Okay. Now, for the most part, we just enjoy this cutscene and it's game over.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
Liquid.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead.
Well, not yet, but he's about to be.
Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel.
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry.
Oh, you will.
I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace.
One would hope.
He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time.
It is almost spring, so
Alaska has never
I guess
looked
this
more
game
beautiful.
was kind of timed pretty
Sky,
well.
The sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
Well, I think when this game originally came out, I think they had originally intended that this version of the ending was the true ending. There was supposed to be another another ending as well. I can't remember how to trigger it, where instead of the whole cutscene thing with Meryl, you get Otacon instead. But considering how Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4 played out, and the fact that they are as close of friends as they can get, it's more than likely that the Otacon ending was the true ending. Now, of course, we got to go through the rolling credits of the game, but there is, long before the MCU, Metal Gear was the first video game to ever include an end credits scene. So, don't let anybody tell you that end credits scenes were coined by Marvel. It wasn't. It was coined by a video game like this one. If not this one exactly. Holy crap, and look at that. I actually timed that out pretty well. The end of the game, and it's midnight. I actually, earlier on, when I was doing Google searches for parts of the game, came across something that was posted within the last few hours on comicbook.com. It's called Metal Gear Solid Remake Rumors Grow After Potential Tease. So here's what it says. Many fans have been holding out hope for quite some time now that Konami will opt to remake the original Metal Gear Solid entry that was released in 1998. Technically, they already did with Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes on the GameCube. While no such game has been revealed to be in the works just yet, rumors have been swirling about its creation for quite some time now. A new tease, if you could even call it that, has some convinced that a remake is indeed coming from PlayStation Studio. Spotted by Reddit recently, it was mentioned that Nicolas Dosset, a creative director at PlayStation's Japan studio, changed his profile picture on social media to resemble Big Boss from the Metal Gear Solid franchise. The image specifically sees Astrobot, the titular character from PlayStation 5 launch game, donning the gear that Big Boss wears in Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. While Dowsett could just be changing his profile image for the heck of it, others think it might be a tease that Japan Studio is working on a remake of Metal Gear Solid. In fact, Japan Studio actually assisted Bluepoint Games in its work on the PS5 recreation of Demon's Souls, which just launched last year. Wait, when was this? As such, the studio has been involved in remakes of the past, making this conjecture not as outlandish as you might think at face value. That being said, it is worth stressing that Dowsett specifically works on Team Asobe at Japan Studio, which is a separate group entirely at the company. The team has primarily worked on Astro's Playroom and Astrobot Rescue Mission over the past few years, and it stands to reason that the team will continue on this. In short, all of this is to say that you shouldn't get carried away just yet. Whether or not Dowsett is actually teasing something relating to Metal Gear Solid is quite hard to say, but it's fun to think about. Hopefully a Metal Gear Solid remake is in development. If a Metal Gear Solid remake is in development, Japan Studio or another team around the world is currently working on it right now. So, take it as you will, I guess. I know that there is a live-action Metal Gear, I don't know if it's going to be a movie or a TV, but they got the guy that... Oh god, what the hell was his name? Guy that played Poe Dameron in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Oscar Isaac, I think his name was. They have him signed to play Solid Snake. So we'll see how that goes. But holy crap! All I can say is the live-action version of Metal Gear Solid. I didn't see that. Yeah. Well, he does have the look for it. Maybe with a little makeup it'll be a little more accurate, but I don't know what group it is that's working on the live-action Metal Gear Solid, but all I can say is, given how live-action adaptations of video games have gone in the past, overall, it's mostly been miss or meh. With, I think the only really decent one was Sonic the Hedgehog in the last couple of years. But all I can say is to that group, y'all better tread lightly with Metal Gear Solid with me, because I will be critical of it. I have been a huge Metal Gear Solid fan for years, and if you guys don't get it right, I'm going to be very upset.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
The Dead or Alive game was, I'll say it was interesting, but what killed it for me... Oh, hold on. This right here.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir.
My cover is intact.
Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA
chief knew my identity.
But he's been disposed of.
No wonder.
Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye. Mr. President.
Yes, long before the MCU ever gave us a post-credits scene, Metal Gear Solid gave us our first end credits scene. And okay, so it looks like I earned the codename Puma. Special items bandana, which if you've ever played Metal Gear Solid 2, there was a joke made about that during that game. Towards the end, when Snake rejoins inside of Arsenal gear with Raiden, and he tells Raiden, if you run out of ammunition, you can have some of mine. And Raiden, of course, goes, well, how do you have that much? And then he basically uses his thumb, points to his bandana, and goes, infinite ammo. So, okay, so we are indeed going to save the completed mission data. Now we could play through it again, but with the bandana, but I'm probably not going to. Perfect. So that was Metal Gear Solid, folks. Metal Gear Solid 1. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I wanted this. Okay. All right. Anywho, so as I've said, all the previous parts that I played through for Metal Gear Solid 1 have already been uploaded onto my YouTube channel. It's in that playlist already with everything I was able to upload for Metal Gear Solid 4. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to go ahead and export the video on demand on this straight up to YouTube, and it will be up there, so you'll have the entirety of Metal Gear Solids 1 and 4 already complete. So if you're watching this on the video on demand and you want to check out the rest of my playthrough from Metal Gear Solid, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, which is same name, Crazercap. Go there. There's a playlist I've got for it. The entirety of Metal Gear Solid will be there, and majority of Metal Gear Solid 4 will be there. I say majority for Metal Gear Solid 4 because there were parts that I didn't capture. But it's mostly there. So you get the idea. But I don't know how soon it'll be before I jump into Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. But it won't be too long, especially if my PC copy of Halo decides to keep giving me grief. So, go figure. But thank you guys again for stopping out this evening. I appreciate it. Charlie, thank you for stopping in. And once again, guys, we're well over 100 followers now, but we definitely are going to keep pushing. You guys can see the counter up there. I've got it set for a deadline for April 1st, and like I said, that is no April Fool's joke. I'd like to try and see if I can push and hit 150 by then. Maybe beyond if we're lucky. So, the bigger I can grow my community, the better. So, and the way I see it is, when you look at people like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Disguised Toast, Valkyrae, Pokimane, whoever, all these big name streamers who have like hundreds of thousands of millions of or subscribers and viewers all the time. When you think about it, they had to start at zero at some point. So I'm starting somewhere and I'm building up. Granted, I'm not looking to be famous. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. But when you don't have a whole lot of people come in very often, it kind of stinks. So, build up that, in my opinion, you build up your community, people come in and watch, and you can have a better stream. But thank you guys again for stopping out this evening. we're going to go ahead and call it a night here, and oh, there we go. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. Make sure you guys follow and or subscribe, and we will see you guys again hopefully tomorrow if I can manage to get Halo the Master Chief Collection to you as well, Charlie. If I can manage to get Halo the Master Chief Collection to cooperate with me long enough, maybe tomorrow night I can coax DeFlava onto Halo and we can do some Halo tomorrow night. So until next time, guy. Well, actually now here in the Midwest, tonight. So until then, catch you guys later.